Welcome to this weekend's Tarot pop-up. I'm really excited to be able to share with you the two cards that popped up. I'm using the Goddess Power deck. I'm looking over there because it's just beckoning and it's like, read me. And the next card is the Herb Crafter. So we have a little fun and we have some nurturing, which is really good because you definitely want to feel refreshed as you walk into the next days of activities, Monday through the following Friday. So this is really exciting. So the first card I pulled is from this gorgeous goddess deck. It's called the Goddess Power Pack. I really like this deck. It is so it is fun, it's light, and it is invigorating. This is by Cordelia Brabs. There you go. And the card that I pulled is Hathor, Pleasure and Parties. Isn't that gorgeous? You're going to see that pop up on your screen. Okay, so let's just talk about her for a second. So Hathor, if you didn't know, Hathor actually is the Egyptian goddess that represents dance and divination through movement. And she literally is the life of excitement. Now, we do have different pantheons that represent this as well. However, in the Egyptian pantheon, this is exactly how she shows up. She shows up ready to get things moving. So it's really pretty cool. So the reason why that's important is because for the last 24 months, and I'm using that number very loosely, because some people discovered that they may have worked through some health activities that would limit their ability to be able to move and be out and about. However, we are embarking on Ostara. Ostara is the moments of what we call the spring awakening, and that is for celebration. And Hathor is celebration. So we may not, or may, depending on where you live in your particular area, may not be able to go out and do some movement. However, that does not negate what you can do here, because definitely you want to put some movement into your step and groove. So turn on some music, put on some fun clothes if you have children, dance and have fun with your children. If you are with your mate, then liven it up when you come together. And if you're by yourself, turn up the music, pump it up, and literally put your arms up and get yourself moving, because this is about celebrating life and doing that through movement. And so that is why Hathor comes up as gorgeous as she is. So now we probably dance into Sunday. And this is where we decide, after all that movement, I need to make sure that I'm refreshed going into the Monday through Friday routine. And so the card that pops up is the HerbCrafters Tarot. Ta-da! I love this by Letitia Guthrie, and this is artwork by Joanna Powell Colbert. I love this. And she's a member. Joanna is actually a member in the Tarot Guild, and so it's really fun to be able to post these videos in here and tag her to let her know that, hey, your art is being seen. So the card that was popped up is Seven of Water, the birch. Now it's really interesting. This is the birch tree, depending on the type of birch. We actually see those birch trees slender but they're strong trunks. Sometimes they've got weeping branches. However, traditionally we see the birch tree with white bark. It's really interesting that this really solid birch has so much power. And so we're looking at messages of spirit being poured upon the person. This card actually showed up reversed. So with that, This is would be connected to Seven of Cups, which is interesting. Seven of water, Seven of Cups. And so this is where spirit is now pouring onto you. But it also means it's time to listen. It's time to activate what it is that you've been given. So the seven cups are there, and there are different choices that you can make. But now you have access to all of them. And the beautiful part is the day before you activated that Kundalini energy, that fire energy inside you. And now you are getting that refreshment of information because now your body is alive. So your body, mind, and spirit can tap in. And so this is why it is so important to use the Saturday and Sunday to have some fun and to nurture. Well, I'm really excited to share with you next week's weekend pop-up, tarot pop-up. But for this week, this is what we're going to do. So make sure you dress up, even if it's for yourself. Put on some lively music, have fun, and by Sunday, allow yourself to go into some refreshment. Drink plenty of water. Let's be literal there. However, listen to the messages that are now falling upon you, that divination. Why? Because you've opened up your spirit. You've opened up your energy field to now be able to receive, because now you've got some energy. Well, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week. Michaela Rena with the Weekend Tarot Pop-Up. Ashe!